Alright, let's do a little bit more of this. Back on your feet, pick up some work from the local Vanguard representative. Even from a distance, you can tell there's a sense of urgency brewing within the Vanguard garrison. As you near, a pair of hard-eyed guards order you to halt, their weapons held up to impede you. Behind them, a man in a decorative suit of armor, no doubt an officer, takes note of your arrival and with a wave of his hand orders the two guards to stand down. At ease, soldiers, let them through. He bids you to approach, his eyes fixed on yours. My apologies, things are rather tense around here, as you can tell. He regards the rest of your companions, looking them up and down. Is there something you need? We heard you could use a hand. Vanguard officer. An understatement, but you've heard correctly. I'm sure you've noticed the days are growing darker as of late. They say the scourge is coming, but in truth it has already begun. We've been receiving increased reports of void spawn in the area, and we're scrambling to respond to each. Any help you can provide is most welcome and will be rewarded, of course. What do you need us to do? A group of refugees are fleeing from a small village just south of us. I had dispatched a unit to aid them, but with the number of void spawn that was reported, I fear their presence won't be enough. I would ask that you travel south, link up with them, and ensure the refugees arrive here safely. He turns to an aide, snapping his fingers and holding out his hand. The aide rummages through their satchel, producing a few papers, which they promptly hand over. The officer briefly glances down at the documents before offering them to you. These will point you in the right direction. Good luck. He extends a friendly hand. I have no doubt you are suited to the task. You can count on us, except. The officer nods and turns away, striding off to deal with another matter. Alaric steps towards you, peering over your shoulder at the report held in your hands. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us, sir. Before we depart, might I suggest hiring some fresh recruits at the inn? I'm sure there are more than a few capable mercenaries available. Alright. Inn. Every city has an inn, which allows you to rest, buy drinks, or recruit new members. Resting will reduce your entire roster's fatigue by 3 for each night purchased. Buying a round for your company will increase their loyalty for a time, though drinking too frequently can result in adverse effects. If you're in need of a new member for your roster, you can scour the local talent and recruit them to your company. Buy around. Buy around for our best brew for your company for 40. This will give a small boost to your loyalty, sure. Your troops appreciate your kindness. Recruit. There's a list of all available recruits in the city. As time passes, new recruits will appear. You can view information on each recruit by clicking on the icon to the left of their portrait. Owen Strongeye, Maywin Caldwell, Clothair Erite, a Stormcaller, a Huntress, or a Novice Pugilist. Well rested. Oh, that's good. Peak age bonus now increased to 5 for a conviction. Alright. All character gear comes with a durability rating. With enough use, gear will eventually break and turn into scrap. If an item loses all durability while on a mission, it will not break until the mission is complete. Oh god. Sure. You're looking for recruits? I'm looking for some work. What do you think of these terms? Rip gear, yeah. 81 per year for 4 years with a $40 boning sinus. Boning sinus, yes. Signing bonus. We'll do a year. That's great to hear. I'm looking forward to working with you. How long are years in this game? Like, boning sinus. Yep. 13 days, yeah. After days spent on the road, with no sign of the refugees, you begin to lose hope of ever finding them. Glancing sideways at you, Berta observes a look of concern on your face. So long as they've stuck to the road, we should be finding them soon. They frown into the distance, one way or another. Up ahead, a figure suddenly emerges through the patch of trees just off the beaten path. They barrel towards you, frantically waving their arms to gain your attention, as more begin to appear behind them. You urge your horse forward, riding out to meet them. Refugee, please help us. Their hand points beyond the patch of trees from which they came. Our caravan's under attack. You glance in the direction, faint sounds of combat barely audible over the panicked screams of refugees. Are the vanguard with you? They are, but they are outnumbered. Yurik rides up to your side, narrowed eyes looking towards the sound of battle. We should hurry. You twist in your seat, signaling the rest of your companions to follow you as you charge ahead, past the crowd of refugees and into the fray. Locate and assist the vanguard. You arrive just in time to render aid. Berta and Yurik grapple a demon away from one of the soldiers, cutting it down in the process. The remaining demons are felled in short order. One of the vanguard soldiers tries to wrench their spear free of a demon's skull. Another acknowledges your arrival. Removing his helmet and tucking it into his side, he marches across the bloodied grass towards you, a weary grimace on his face. Vanguard soldier. I take it you've been sent to help? He glances down at the demonic abomination, his dark blood oozing from their hacked up bodies. There will be more of them, that's for sure. An officer from Andalon hired us to assist you. That's a relief. He exhales slowly, shaking his head. We were too few to begin with, truth be told. It's a miracle we haven't lost anyone yet. Still, with your help, all these folk might just make it. The man turns at a muffled shout in the distance, floating across the field towards you. Across from you, another vanguard soldier crests a hill, weapon raised in a frantic sprint as he draws near. He comes to an abrupt halt just shy of your position, addressing the man in charge and pointing back with the tip of his spear. Sir, more demons, fast approaching. Vanguard soldier. Shit. He turns to you as he refits his helmet. You there, go with the refugees. We'll hold off these bastards as long as we can. We'll protect them, good luck. Or two, we did our job, goodbye, no. The soldier nods and slams his visor down. He whips around, drawing his spear and barking orders at his unit, preparing them to face the enemy, and likely their own deaths. Protect the refugees and flee. Lowering his spyglass, Alaric mumbles something under his breath as he frowns at the distant horizon. He turns to you with a slight shake of his head, a troubled look on his face. They're still following, sir. More of them, in fact. At the rate they're gaining, I suspect they'll be all over us by nightfall. He digs around in his satchel and produces a map, unfurling it and carefully tracing a finger across the canvas. There's a cave system not far from here that will take us closer to Andalon and hopefully provide some shelter from these demons. A cave? I'd rather stay above ground than get trapped underneath it. We've no guarantee of safety down there. It's not ideal, but it's a risk we'll have to take. Yurik turns away, grumbling inaudibly as they stomp off. Appearing beside you, Berta places a reassuring hand on your shoulder and puffs out a sigh. Can't please everyone, sir, but I reckon it's the right choice. We have no idea what awaits us down in those caves. It's true, but we know damn well the danger we face up here. Continue. You can select up to 4 characters when forming a party. It's important to consider the status of each. Well-rested. Characters become well-rested with inactivity. They gain plus 5% to power and earn 25% more XP. Available. An available character is fit and ready for duty. Fatigued. A character who is fatigued can still participate, but they are debuffed with a 10% to power, minus 10 morale, and minus 25% to XP earned. Injured. An injured character can participate, but they will suffer from penalties specific to their injury. And unavailable. Sometimes a character will be unavailable due to a specific injury or other reasons. We didn't get health for him? We were in town. I thought we did that. Didn't we heal at the inn? Oh, what the fuck, dude. Purchasing provisions. Before we drank at the inn, before we took the job. We stayed at the inn for like 15 days or something. Before entering the dungeon, you'll be able to purchase provisions to bring with you. By default, unused provisions at the end of a dungeon are refunded for 50% of their cost. This amount can be increased with company upgrades. Why can't we just keep it? Tools, bandage, weak ale, antidote. Oh, is that what I drank ale last time? Not. Alright, venture forth. Standing alongside the cave's entrance, you motion to the weary refugees as they file past you, encouraging them to quicken their pace. With everyone inside, you look back to the plains one last time, frowning at the approaching void spawn, now clearly visible to the naked eye. As you enter the depths, a shriek at the front of the column causes a commotion. You push your way through the crowd to see a mutilated animal slumped on the ground. Maywin already down on their knees and examining the wounds. They turn and look up at you, scratching their brow with a puzzled expression. Could have been demons, but can't say for certain. Oh, she's 18. I don't think she's making that sound. They point to a series of deep lacerations on the creature's body. Not the work of a human, anyway. Regardless, we're obviously not alone down here. Let's tread carefully then. Well, shit. Alright, here's a fight. Are these the demons? Spectral Weeper, Flayer, Anguished. Another Flayer. Oh, why do we have so many rocks in the way? Alright. Can I push people in? I could if they were near me. I suppose. Hone or volley. I'm too far away from anybody. Whale. Of course, everybody moves off that course, but... No, wait. Shit. Not what I wanted to do. Trying to attack the guy. I gotta remember to touch the base, not the the top of them. Oh, good. Oh, fuck, the AoE. I didn't even think about that. What? Take a gamble. We can finish this before we... We gained an adventurer's sword. Okay. Okay, not on lookout. You can't help but feel as if every action is being observed. Nothing you can do about it, but press on, however. The chance of getting ambushed while resting has doubled for the next time you make camp. Oh, I forgot about making camp. Right. You round a corner to find a young man slumped against the wall, barely conscious with blood pooling around him from a wound in his gut. He looks up at you through pained eyes. Thank the gods, I was beginning to think no one would find me. He glances down, hand clutching his wound. I was attacked by some beast. I only just managed to get away, though not quickly enough. Floric steps beside you, whispering in your ear. That wound looks bad. I say we help him. We'll see about your wound. Alright, everybody like that. Relief washes over the man's face, and he looks up as if to thank the gods. Bless you, friends. I can hardly thank you enough, but I hope these items I found will suffice. Receive the bandage. Why didn't you use the bandage on yourself, you fool? Okay. Received 5 flags with the citizens of Phandalin. I'll be on my way then. I'll make sure the folks in town hear of this. Dude, there's demons outside. Maybe, like, chill with us? You know, maybe. I want to put him here, not start combat. That fucking whip. You can't even move anywhere. Everyone's getting hurt though. Shit. Null Beast Tooth and a bandage. As you continue through the dark passages, Alaric strolls alongside you, taking a glance back at the rest of the column before leaning in close. A lot of tired souls back there, sir. I think it would be wise if we found a place to make camp for the night. We don't want anyone collapsing on us. Our own crew, least of all. I'll consider it, thank you. During longer missions, you can make camp in order to rest your party and apply various bonuses. Camping does not cost time, and instead resets the meter to 0. Oh, I didn't know that. Some locations are safer than others. We should pick a spot that has fewer points of entry to lessen the chances of being set upon by enemies. Camping allows you to burn incense, applying various benefits to your party. It does not cost time and will instead reset the current revolution of the time meter. Are you sure you want to make camp? Sure. Once you've established your campsite, you can select various incenses to burn that provide healing and other unique benefits. I hate incense, by the way. I can't. It's just like it congests me so much. You only have a limited number of incense points available, so choose carefully. More incense can be unlocked with a company upgrades tab in the management menu. To decrease the chances of your camp being interrupted, you can place up to 2 party members on lookout. Each lookout will decrease the interruption chance by half. Keep in mind that characters who are on lookout will not benefit from the secondary effects of incense. Once you're satisfied with your choices, click the Begin Campaign to proceed. Yankee Candle Duty, yeah, exactly. Restore Vitality. Restore Stamina. Restore Mind. Battle Hardened. Mend Wounds. How many do I have to choose from? Oh, 10 points remaining. Okay. Do I do anything specific from here? I started it. Not on lookout. No, I am on lookout. And then end? Okay. You come to a narrow corridor with an iron gate barring your way. Despite the rust and apparent wear, you're unable to force it open. There must be a key around here somewhere. Use tools to pick the lock. With a focused eye and nimble fingers, Berta fiddles with the lock mechanism, her expression soon shifting into a smile at the sound of a faint clicking. They turned back to you with a wink and propped the gate open. You scan the area, your eyes catching a glint of metal, a key. Perhaps you'll find some use for it. Is that the key I needed for this? For fuck's sake, does this just go back? It does. God damn it. Oh, I'm on the right-hand side this time, next to a pit. Very interesting. I wanted to cast it here, but... Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, he pulled me into the pit. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. Oh, well. Fuck you too, dude. They're stunned, so they can't even do anything. So they're going to get pulled into the pit again. Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do. Little shit. Pull of the Void. What does that do? Unable to move or sprint. Okay. Nobody wants to move onto that square. There we go. Thank you. Can I attack it? Oh, I know I can attack it. Go on, Darren. I didn't realize attacking it dismissed it. That's good to know. Wow. Nice. How do you miss? Oh, they're not in very good shape. About to hit another thing here. A lone satchel catches your eye on the ground ahead. Though small, it doesn't appear empty and may contain something of worth. Sure, I'll use our last one to open it. Receives a bandage. Okay. And your foes are now well aware of your presence and have prepared accordingly. Increased chance of ambush in the remaining encounters by 10%. Is it good? I've been enjoying it. I heard it was a little difficult, but I have been enjoying it. It's very turn-based, so you know, you gotta be into that. Alaric fumbles with his map beside you, trying to make out the details by torchlight. I do believe we're nearing the exit, sir. On your other side, Urik's arm suddenly juts out in front, his hand held out to stop you. The other pointed ahead. Do you see that? A dark figure looms ahead of you, its features obscured by the darkness, but its nature is nonetheless clear. Urik lowers his arm, reaching instead for his weapon and setting his feet. That's no ordinary demon. Boss battle. Which one is the boss? I guess it doesn't quite matter. Nice. The bow and arrow isn't working quite as good as I thought it would, to be honest here. It uses Hex Grid? Really? I feel like I've played a few. Or are you being sarcastic? Oh, was that a run? Shit. I didn't realize that was a run. You're not being sarcastic? Okay. Yeah, I've played one or two. It's less common. For sure. He has the lowest health, but Oh shit, I thought that was adjacent. Yeah, I figured they weren't gonna step on it. It's okay. Wow, that did nothing. Holy shit. I was surprised I could do that with Bloom there, but... Oh. Okay, so those things that say for like channel for 4 turns, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, not 4 rounds. That explains quite a bit. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Let me test that in a second here. Gotta wait until someone comes around. Yeah, let's not do that. Well, that's why I don't use any skills. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not waiting for 4 rounds. Like, but I think it's 4 turns. Channel for 5 turns. Hang on a second. Let's see what happens. That's 2. Okay, never mind. I didn't get a chance to test it. She was going in 2 more, so I think that's right. That makes a lot more sense to me. I'm not gonna fucking sit there for 60 turns, but okay. Volley. Gain additional charge. Increased range. Channel speed up. So I guess that would be, instead of 5, it would be 4. Potency, armor piercing, charge. And what's the other one she has? For 2 rounds, all targets will inflict bleed on their targets. All attacks will inflict bleed. No. Charge, channel speed up. Channel for 5. I'll have to confirm and then it won't be 5. Demon's Blood. And some scrap. A faint ray of light can be seen up ahead, motivating everyone to quicken their pace ever so slightly. You pause as you round the next corner, your eyes adjusting to the dim light being cast from the surface. The refugees behind you all breathe a collective sigh of relief, though all were well aware that the journey is not yet over. Besides you, Maywin clamps a hand down on your shoulder with excitement. Never had gray skies brought so much relief. They drop their hand, shuffling past you with the crowd. To Andalon, then. Let's head out. Still lots of ground to cover. Nice. Okay. We explored 72%. Provision refunds. Okay, we didn't use the tools? Or did I buy 2 tools? No, didn't we use the tools to lockpick? And 3 bandages. So some of the bandages we found got refunded. That's kind of cheese to me. Why can't I keep the bandages? You know what I mean? I guess because you have 5 inventory slots, so they would maybe the option to keep it. You emerge from the cave, a few of the refugees hesitantly approaching you to offer their nervous gratitudes. You give them a faint smile before shifting your focus to the outstretched plains before you, glancing sideways at Alaric, who is doing the same. We've done well, sir, against all odds. Andalon is still a few days out, but I suspect the worst is behind us. He claps an arm around your shoulders as you begin to walk forward. Let's collect that reward, then, shall we? Baloth Tallwater needs to immediately seek treatment for their critical injuries. If you don't treat the injuries, they will get worse. Some injuries can lead to death. 1 day left. I thought they automatically healed, but I guess they didn't. Can I, like, use something on him? Can I give him demon blood? Like, the council will be added in a future access update. Okay. I guess not. I guess he's got a broken neck, so I guess he's gonna die. I don't know. Succumb to his injuries. Head cut off, decapitated. No! He broke his neck. Why did we cut his head off? The distinct thunder of galloping horses fills the air. A group of riders fast approaches from just up the road, bearing the Vanguard sigil. Oh, guys, I think I broke my neck. You gotta go, dude. His skull fell off, yeah. You soon recognize the lead rider as he pulls up nearby, dismounts his horse, and walks towards you with purpose. Vanguard officer. There you are. With all the void spawn crawling around these parts, I was beginning to fear the worst. He looks behind you with narrowing eyes, surveying your company. What of my men? They fought valiantly, bought us time to get away. Gained 2 flags with Vanguard Keep. I see. He glances down, heaving out a long sigh. It never gets easier sending soldiers to their deaths, but you've kept these people safe, so at least some good came of their sacrifice. Yes. Come now. Come. We'll accompany you to Andalon and get your payment sorted. There's another matter we could use your help with, but we'll discuss that later. Yeah, he had like minor neck pain, and then it turned into a broken neck, and then he sat at the inn for like 20 days not getting it healed, and then we went out on an adventure. And then his neck was broken by that point, and then his head fell off. Yeah, okay. I think that the tutorial resting should have cured his neck pain before it broke. But yeah. We're gonna have to put you down, buddy. We can't. It's been 30 days and your neck's not better. You return to your caravan and set off once again towards Andalon, followed closely behind the contingent of Vanguard soldiers. Things are likely to get worse soon enough, but for now, everyone in the company is grateful for a moment's rest. Continue. Head cut off, decapitated. Great. Perfect. Just what I imagined. Enter the city. So is anybody else injured? Let me go to the I guess we sat in the inn and didn't go to the infirmary. If you have an injured character, you must admit them to the city's infirmary in order for them to recover. They will remain in that location until fully healed, upon which time they will rejoin your company. Severe injuries require immediate care in order to avoid permanent injury or death. You only have 1 bed, 2 beds open? No, okay, so that only is for status effects, not for like the dude has low health, I guess. Buy around $40. Oh, we can just rest. permanent spine damage, yo. What is this? Ducking your head through the guarded doorway, you step forward to find the officer leaning over a table, his eyes carefully scanning a map in front of him. He takes notice of your arrival, raising his hand to signify that he'll be with you in a moment. He turns to a nearby soldier, issuing some orders that you can't quite overhear, and presses some papers into his hands. The soldier nods and salutes in return and makes to leave, strutting past you on the way out. The officer regards you with a welcoming gesture. Please come in. We have much to discuss. He takes a seat behind the table and bids you to take the one opposite of him. You look a sight better than when I last saw you. You're all well rested, I hope. We still have a need for your talents. And when you're feeling ready, the damn scourge is just beginning after all. He turns and signals to the assistant, who places a chest of coin down on the table with a rattle. But first, there is a matter of your payment. He places a hand on the chest. You've done a great deed for us. Many have you to thank for their lives. What is it we had agreed on then? 550 coin? Sure. Very good. He slides the chest over to your side of the table. To the next matter at hand, then. He gestures towards the tabled map, topped with the finely crafted wood pieces representing both friendly and unfriendly forces. We were recently made aware of a nearby void breach, and the party I had dispatched in response has yet to report back. Our forces are already stretched thin to stifle the void spawn presence in this area, so I was wondering if we might employ your services once again. Assuming you're ready. We're here to help. What do you need? I had hoped as much. Reports indicate that the void breach is located here. He points a finger on the map. Thankfully, it's underground and somewhat secluded, but until it can be closed, it remains a danger nonetheless. The Scourge have thrown more than enough demons and wraiths our way already. He motions again to his assistant, who approaches the table and carefully hands him a pouch, the contents of which you cannot ascertain. A little gift, courtesy of our allies within the circle. Once you've located the breach, toss this in and it should destabilize. The magic in here is beyond my understanding, but I've been assured it will do the job. He hands over the pouch with a delicate, if not slightly nervous touch. The contents are highly volatile, so take great care in handling it. As for other dangers, the disappearance of my men suggests that the place will be crawling with void spawn, especially as you near the breach itself. I know we're asking a lot of you, but our backs are up against it here. Rest assured, you will be well paid if you can manage to pull it off. What do you know of the Scourge? First, the first Scourge is well over a century ago, and it's been reoccurring every decade since. We don't know why. What I can tell you is that the worst of it is yet to come. Demons and wraiths are one matter, but when that unholy dragon tears through the blackened sky and descends upon our cities, well, I pray we're all nowhere near. A void breach? I don't like... Note for all game developers, not just the developer of this game. If you have an option that says 1, let me use the number pad to touch the number 1, unless the number pad has other context within the screen. I can reach the 1 key a lot easier than the other 1 key. I'm no expert on these matters, but try to imagine it as a gateway between our worlds and the void. Demons and wraiths are always looking for a way in, and this allows them the easiest access. Until it can be closed, the void spawn are like water from a leaking dam. What do you know of the Scourge? Ah, fuck. Yeah, touch numbers. I just try to do it again. Okay, it's the same text. We won't let you down, accept contract. Glad to hear it. He raises from his seat and extends his hand to finalize your arrangement. One last thing. I know you're short on numbers, so it may serve you to visit the inn before departing. In my experience, there's always 1 or 2 capable-looking folk just sitting around waiting for an excuse to fight. He flashes a wry smile, only half hidden. Just thought I'd mention it. Yes, do I want more party members? I guess. We just lost 1. Yeah, one more thing. When you complete a contract, you'll be rewarded with both renowned and reputation. Renowned is a measure of your overall fame within the world. As your renown grows, you'll be trusted with more difficult contracts and gain access to better recruits. Additionally, you will gain renown points, which can then be spent on company upgrades. Your reputation measures your relationship with each noble house in this city of the world. When you complete a contract or make certain choices, your reputation will change accordingly. Having high reputation can lead to lower prices on services and wares, and unlock additional contract types. Okay. We've acquired some another renown point, sir. Should we look into some upgrades for the company? Excellent news. Meat. Oh, that's we got a reward. A crate of salted meats. Very good. What can I do? I have to hit escape to close. Okay. So how do I upgrade my company? What does the little armor mean? That's worse. Okay. They don't have. Oh, they do have. They do have armor. No, they do have armor. It's boiled leather. Oh, that's 0 out of 200. So it's worthless. Okay. That's what the thing means. It means it's broken. Understood. Okay. So let's see weapons. He has a boar spear. Why does... Oh, that's available weapons. Gotcha. Gotcha. Boiled leather for breakfast. His fists, right? Because he uses the cloth wraps. Weapon offhand. Can I make them wear the? No, I can't. Okay. Cities, factions. Okay. Company. There we go. Okay. So 2 company perks available. And 2 renowned available. Increases roster to 10. Reduce salary cost of your mercenaries. Increase gear durability by 20%. Increase rate at which loyalty is gained with the company by 10%. Increase travel speed by 15%. Increase company carrying capacity by 10. Let's do roster and overworld horse training. I'll apply those. Expedition. Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't realize that. So the company perks go for all 3 tabs. Okay, I probably would have looked at the other tabs before I spent them, but interesting. I like this. I think I'm gonna play through this. I don't think I'm gonna play through it now. I think this is gonna be one that I will probably do next month. I kind of want to keep going with these games during this event, so dedicating 2 hours to this is more than I intended, which is good because I enjoyed it, but I'm going to try something else tomorrow. So I'm going to be done. Do I have to manually save? Well, I guess so. I'm going to be done. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you coming out to say hello. Oh, not that one. I will hopefully be back tomorrow. There's only like 1 or 2 reasons why I wouldn't be back tomorrow. But I hopefully will be back tomorrow. Don't forget to go into Discord and vote on what game I play next. There's 1 game with 4 votes, and there's a couple games with 3 votes. So if 1 or 2 people vote, you could easily overturn what I play next. As of right now, it's Conscript. Which has 4 votes. There's let's see, 2. There's 3 games with 3 votes. So, you know, like I said, a couple people could overturn it real quick, but please make sure you do that so we can play these in the order that chat wants it. They did not give me a key for Factorio, and it's not a new game in this event that's going on, the Tiny Teams event. So yeah, no Factorio. But one can hope, maybe in the future. Thank you, House. Appreciate it for putting that link in there for people who don't have it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Hopefully I will catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.